What's up, YouTube? My name is Joshua Greer and welcome to Total Marriage, where I talk about relationships. This is my very first video, so if you tuned in right now, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. If you find this video helpful in any type of way, do me a favor and hit that like button. So today, I want to talk to you guys about foreplay. And not that 50 Shades of Grey type of foreplay. That just regular, civilized, wholesome, organic foreplay. Now, I had to learn this myself, and this statement is more for the fellas, but foreplay starts long before you get to Punta Cana. The things that make foreplay effective for men and women are like night and day. Before I get into it, it's important that you know your partner's love language, and if you don't know your partner's love language, do some research, and we'll discuss that in a later video. Now, starting with the woman, in order for her to have a genuine connection, the table has to be set. The first thing you want to do is remove whatever stress you can from her day. Stress for some women can cause them to be consumed in whatever the problem is, and they can't focus on anything else unless that problem is gone. And unless it's something major, removing stress from a woman's day can consist of things like feeding her, running errands, feeding her, listening to her vent, and feeding her. The second thing you want to do is focus on her love language. Of course you want to do this every day, but it is a very important part of foreplay. From the time that you guys wake up and throughout the day, you want to make her feel like she's the only person in the world. Show some genuine interest in her and her interests. Now for men, foreplay is pretty simple, but it still deserves some attention. Most men are visually stimulated. So the first thing you want to do when it comes to foreplay for a man is to stimulate him visually. So whatever it is about you that your man loves physically, magnify that, dress it up, and put it on display. Once you do it, leave the house and go out so he can sit in a public setting. I don't know why this is, but men are very territorial and men love to show off their trophies. So if he doesn't want you to leave the house, that's probably a different issue.
Get in the house, man.
The second thing you want to do when it comes to foreplay for a man, and this may be hard for a few people, but feed his ego a little bit. Don't feed his ego like Kanye feeds his own ego.
I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
But feed his ego in a way that lets you know you feeling it. You can feed his ego by doing things like compliment his smell, compliment his appearance, compliment his accomplishments, and just create an image in his head that lets him know that you want whatever he's selling. Now, everything I just mentioned with foreplay when it comes to men, it's great and all, and I know some of y'all watching this like, we don't need all of that, and I know. For some men, only thing you need to do for foreplay is to lean over and say,
hey, you want to do it?
And I know I mentioned stress earlier when it came to women, but stress in a man's life doesn't really affect him much when it comes to sex. And let me give you guys an example. So my love language is acts of service. So the way that I tend to show love is by doing. For a while back, I had shoulder surgery and I was in a crazy amount of pain. I was losing weight and I was drugged up every single day. I usually don't stress much, but at that point in time in my life, I was as stressed could be. But it's going on, sitting on the couch, slumped up in his souped up sling, squeezing his balls so my hands didn't go numb, looking just pathetic. And watching my wife take care of us in our relationship. One day she walked by in these short shorts she know I like. She had her hair up in this 6-second do-it-yourself bun, smelling good like a plate of yams and neck bones on Thanksgiving. And all I could think about was, I bet if I prop a pillow or two up on this arm and take another pill, we could probably, do stuff. So I reached out with my strong arm and I grabbed. All I'm trying to say is, men don't really need a whole lot to get them going, but those are just a few things that we like. And as the day winds down and both of you guys are set the table, don't forget to do the small things. Make sure that you still explore each other. Do a little kissing, a little teasing, a little scratching and lip biting, but not too much. And just have a good time. That's all I have on foreplay, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And if you do all of these things correctly, you and your partner will be more emotionally and mentally stimulated the next time you guys are bush to bush. Thanks for watching.